Good morning. It's a little darker this morning. I'm not gonna turn my light on. Just wanted to hop on here for a quick morning meditation. I thought maybe we'd use the natural light today. I don't know. Kitty's here to say hi this morning. Hi, Kitty. I hope you had a great weekend. I just want to say a couple things. Next week is Memorial Day, so we will jump on a little bit later in the morning. I don't have to work, so we're probably going to do about 8 a.m. next Monday. So it'll be a little bit later so that we can all sleep in. It is a holiday, but we're still going to do our meditation. We're not going to skip it. It'll just be more around 8 a.m., and I might go outside for that. So next weekend, 8 a.m. Come here, Kitty. Come here and say hi. We're here for a morning meditation this morning. So we're going to focus on daily things, how to get ready for daily tasks that you have every morning and how to reassess that. Maybe I will turn the light on. It's a little dark. Let's turn the light on and see if it'll be better. I was hoping with the sun it would be a little better, but there we go. Not quite bright enough, even though there is light out at 6 a.m. Not quite bright enough. So we will have the light on today. So hello, welcome in. Let's talk about how to get ready for your morning. We're going to set ourselves up first. I want you to gently come to your comfortable seat, whether it's on a blanket, on your mat, on your floor, or just sit in a chair. And I want you to focus on how your sits bones are touching wherever you're sitting or laying. And I want you to feel your body alignment. Is your shoulders over your hips or are they leaning forward? Is the chin up? The crown of the head towards the ceiling. And then drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Feeling the spinal alignment when the hips, the shoulders, and the chin are all in a line. Take a breath. Notice how you feel when you have correct spinal alignment in your seat. And then we're going to do a simple inhale, fill the lungs, exhale. We're going to squeeze the belly button to spine to release the air. When you're ready, we're going to fill the belly with air. Take a full breath in like a balloon. Feeling the belly full of air like a balloon. And then we're going to exhale, pull the belly button into spine as you exhale like a balloon, squeezing all the air out. And when you think that you're all the way in, press a little bit more. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale, fill the belly like a balloon again. Feel it expand. Hold that breath in, just like a balloon. And as you exhale, pull the belly button to spine again. Like you're deflating a balloon, exhaling all the air out. And when you think you're done, squeeze a little bit more. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale again. Fill the belly like a balloon. Hold it, feeling the breath with the belly full. And as you exhale, we're going to pull the belly button to spine again, squeezing all the air out. And when you think you're done, squeeze a little bit more. And then we're going to release. Notice how your natural breath feels. And notice how it feels when you just take a moment and just focus on your breath, focusing on yourself and your well-being. Before we go into round 2, I want you to notice how you're feeling emotionally. Is there some big task that you need to do this Monday morning? Is there a to-do list that you're already dreading before you head into the door this morning? Take a moment and just let go of that fear or that anxiety that you're holding to start your week. Set an intention that you will only do what you can do. We carry so much work guilt in this society. We need to know that we are paid for the hours that we are paid, and we are not paid for the hours that we are not paid. And we need to not let that carry into our lives, stressing us out, ruining our personal time by stressing about our work time. I did that for far too many years. And this is your personal time. We're not going to stress about what we have to do when we're done. We're not going to stress about what we have to do today or the next day or the next day. We're just going to focus on ourselves. And any time that anxiousness or that fear starts to rise up, just acknowledge it, take a breath, and move on. Remember, we aren't going to define ourselves with our anxiety and our fear. We're not going to say, I have anxiety, I'm a scaredy cat. We're going to say, I have an anxious feeling. I have a fearful feeling. It'll pass. And we allow it to pass, just like a wave, in and out. All emotions are like waves. They pass in and they pass out, flowing. Sometimes they flow a little farther, and sometimes they're a little shallower. It all depends on that day and in that moment. And knowing when the waves go in farther or they are shallow, it's still a part of the ocean, just like your emotions are a part of you. And that ocean in you will always go back to normal. Will always go back to that normal shoreline eventually. No matter how big the storm or how calm the wave, it'll always go back. And let's do round 2. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to fill the belly with air, pause, let it flow, and then exhale, draw the belly button into spine. When you're ready, fill the belly with air, take a big inhale, fill it like a balloon, feeling the breath flow, the full breath in, pausing. And as you exhale, we're going to draw the belly button in towards the spine, squeezing all the air out. And when you think you're done, squeeze it a little bit more. Pause. And then inhale. Start to fill the belly like a balloon. Belly is full of air. And when it's full, start to pause, noticing how you feel with the full breath in. And then start to draw the belly button into spine, squeezing all the air out like a deflated balloon. And when you think you're done, pull the belly button in just a little bit more, feeling a little pressure to the belly and the organs in the belly, the intestines, the diaphragm, the stomach. Hold the press in, noticing how you feel with a little pressure. And when you're ready, take a full breath in again. Slowly start to fill the belly like a balloon. And when you have the full breath in, I want you just to pause again, feeling how you feel with the full breath in. Belly's extended. And one more time. This round, we're going to pull the belly button in, squeezing all the air out. And just when you feel like you have it all out, squeeze a little bit more, pulling in the lower abdominals, the stomach and the belly. Morning, Bethany. I'll see you later for Pilates. Notice how you feel with the belly squeezed in. And then exhale, release. Notice how you feel after your second round of breath. Are we still in alignment? Are your shoulders over your hips? Is your chin up and drawn back just a little bit? Hips, shoulders, chin, all in a line, crown of the head towards the ceiling. Noticing how your body feels and coming back to those feelings of your task this morning. We paused. We took time. We're not rushing through the door this morning. So even if you feel anxious or fearful of what your day is going to be today, you just paused. You just took a breath. You're not in a rush. Life will still be okay. And if those fearful or anxious feelings start to pop in again, see how it feels if you just release them back out like a balloon. Releasing it up into the sky. You can tie a little note on your balloon with what those feelings are and just let it go. Release that balloon. These ones are much safer, by the way, because we don't hurt any animals. So always do mental balloons if we're going to do that. Tying it with a string of your choice, whatever color. Writing a note to yourself. Writing those anxious things down. Writing those fears down. Tying it with whatever choice, whatever bow, whatever knot, whatever kind of balloon that you want. Mine's a spooky one, but you can choose a Disney one if you want. And we're going to hold on to that balloon first. Holding on to those feelings. If you want to put it here, your hands, or keep them to the knees. Noticing what it feels like when you hold on to that balloon. The wind's going to sway. You can move from side to side. It's going to tug. You can pull forward. Noticing every direction that balloon pulls you with those anxious and fearful thoughts tied to it. It's leaving you all over the place. You're kind of stirring around with those feelings. Allowing that balloon to just control you. Even if you think it's not, it's still pulling you in all kinds of directions. The wind is pulling. Your feelings are pulling. It's pulling you in all kinds of ways. Notice how you sway from side to side with the balloon attached. It's telling you this is all of you, these feelings of fear, these feelings of anxiety. They're controlling you, whether you know they're holding on to you or not. And as you come back to center, feeling anchored with that balloon, you're holding on to it tight. So imagine it holding on to you with your palms or through your belly button or through your wrist. We're holding on to it strong now. We're controlling that balloon. These are those people that are stubborn and hold on to things. And even though they don't feel much or they refuse to feel much, they're still there. It's still holding on. It's still floating. We're anchored with those fear and anxiety feelings. We're rooted down because we are so stubborn with them. And what happens if you just let it go? What happens if you let go of this balloon? It's gone forever. It may float back down one time, or it may just go. It's that fear of never feeling it again or never seeing it again that's really holding you on to that emotion. We like to hold on to things. We don't like to think of that possibility of it never coming back. But what happens if someone just walks up and cuts that string for you and just releases it? How would that make you feel? You had no control in it. You were doing what you were supposed to do, but someone just came up and cut that balloon. They just cut it right out of your hand and it floated up. You didn't have to hold on to it. There's nothing saying that you have to have this balloon. You can get another one. They're endless. Maybe it was your favorite color. Whatever that is. You don't have to hold on to your emotions, your fear. They are supposed to go in and out. Balloons are supposed to deflate. We're supposed to get new ones. They're not forever. It's okay to let go. We're going to do one more round of breath, and I'm going to let you choose to let go. If you want to float that balloon up to the sky and give it a little goodbye, go ahead. As you inhale, we're going to take a full breath in, expanding the belly, filling it and holding it. And as you exhale, we're going to draw the belly button in, squeezing all the air out. And when you think you're done, squeeze it a little bit more. And then we're going to inhale, fill the belly. Pause and hold. If you want to let go of that emotional balloon, you can. You can store trauma, fear, anxiety, or just your daily emotions. Exhale, draw that belly button to spine, releasing all the air out. And when you feel like it's empty, squeeze it a little bit more. Releasing your balloon if you choose. We have one more chance. When you're ready, fill the belly with air. Pause, noticing how you feel, and here's your last chance. Release that balloon, pulling the belly button to spine, and when you think it's empty, squeeze it a little bit more. And if you released your balloon, or if you're still holding on to it, it's okay. And if you released it, look up in your mind's eye, noticing, seeing it float away and gently disappearing into the sky. Knowing that it doesn't have to be forever. Emotions will come in and out. The wind may bring it back, or the wind may keep it floated out to the sky. Whatever that is, know that it's okay. And you are ready to start your day. Gently start to float your eyes open, bringing yourself back to this room, and knowing that you can use this meditation any day this week, or you can use it every morning this week, whatever you need. I thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, next week is a holiday, so we're going to go a little later, about 8 a.m. for the meditation. I will have it maybe outdoors this time, since it will be a little bit lighter out, a little bit later in the day. But I will see you at 8 a.m. next week, and I will change the event on the Facebook to be a little bit later. Thank you so much, and I hope this helps you for your week. And I hope you have a great week, and use it again if you need it. Thank you so much. Until next week, I'm April with Witchy Vibes. Have a great week. Thank you so much. And it'll be available throughout the week on Facebook. I'm going to load it up right now, and it will go to my YouTube. Thank you so much.